Hi everyone, it's Anna from TechCut, and today I'm going to be talking about the 2016 or 2015 13-inch MacBook Air and whether it's still worth buying in 2017 or whether you should choose one of Apple's other MacBooks instead. So first of all, let's take a quick look at the pricing of this MacBook in comparison to Apple's other MacBooks for sale. Currently, the 13-inch MacBook Air is the cheapest MacBook that Apple sells, as they have discontinued the 11-inch version. The base model starts at £949, and now Apple sell all of the MacBook Airs with 8GB of memory, as opposed to the 2015 version where not all models will ship with 8GB of RAM. Other than that, I believe the 2015 and 2016 models are exactly the same, and if you're curious, my MacBook is the 2016 base model, so it has 8GB of RAM. Anyway, moving back to the pricing, as I said earlier, the MacBook starts at £949 and goes up to £1,099 for the higher end model. However, this may seem quite expensive, but in comparison to Apple's 12-inch MacBook, it's a fair bit cheaper, as the 12-inch MacBook starts at £1,249 and goes up to £1,549. And the MacBook Pro models differ, starting at £1,249 all the way up to £2,349, and those are just the base models. Obviously, the MacBook Pros are generally more powerful than the MacBook Air, so I don't think it would be fair to compare the MacBook Air with the Pros. However, the 12-inch MacBook has a newer design and build and is the closest to the MacBook Air when it comes to price. So taking a look at the design of the 13-inch MacBook Air, as far as colours go, it's in the traditional silver MacBook colour and is only available in this colour, as opposed to Apple's other MacBooks, which are available in a much wider range of colours. And it also has the traditional keyboard with scissor key switches, as opposed to the 12-inch MacBook, which has butterfly switches, which have less travel, but they are meant to be more accurate. However, taking a look around the MacBook Air, on the left hand side we have a MagSafe adapter, USB 3.0 port, a 3.5mm headphone jack and a dual speaker. On the right hand side there is an SD card slot, another USB port and the Thunderbolt adapter. So in my opinion, it has a decent amount of ports, and the 12-inch MacBook actually only has one USB Type-C port, which is definitely something worth noting. Moving on to the display, it's a 13.3-inch LED backlit screen with a resolution of 1440 by 900 pixels. And in my opinion, the display is something that lets this MacBook down. I have the exact same desktop background on my MacBook and Full HD monitor, and it's pretty obvious that the MacBook Air lacks pixels. And the 12-inch MacBook and all the other MacBooks Apple currently sell have much better displays. As far as performance goes, I use this MacBook for video editing in iMovie, browsing the web and uploading videos, and it seems to do pretty well. It actually performs tasks a lot quicker than I initially thought it would. Don't get me wrong, it's no speed beast, but at the same time, it's not bad in my opinion. So in conclusion, I would still highly recommend buying a 13-inch MacBook Air in 2017, as it has more ports than other MacBooks, but it's still fairly lightweight and portable, and it performs well with tasks. Although it does have a lower resolution display and lacks newer features like Apple's redesigned keyboard and trackpad that are available on their other MacBooks like the 12-inch MacBook. Although overall I still think that the MacBook Air is a great MacBook, and in my opinion it's better value for money than some of Apple's other options. However, if features like a better screen, newer design and build are things you are looking for, you may want to consider the 12-inch MacBook. Or if you have a lot of money to spend and just want the latest MacBook, maybe you should consider one of Apple's MacBook Pros. So thank you for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you would like to see more content like this.